So how did the song happen? You went out to LA to do it, or you did it in Boston?
Okay. You want the whole story, or do you want the short story? Because I don't know how much time we got.
The Stizz, the tape's great, but that's my favorite song on the tape, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's dope. It's fire.
I really appreciate that. Thank you, man.
It is. The team, the supportive squad.
So Gib DJ was going to Atlanta to work with Jeezy, right? And as he's out there, he hits Tim up like, yo, are there any producers or is there like a studio out here where I can get some shit done or whatever, some people I could work with? And then Tim was like, I don't know anyone or some shit like that. And then he was like, yo, do you want to get Sean on Stizz album? And he was like, oh shit, let me ask him. And then he sent it to me and I was like, yeah, I'm all in. And he was like, word, send me some shit. And then me and Gib, when Gib got back to Boston, we made 3 songs. We made one called Rain, we made one called So-So, and we made one called something. And then I sent all 3 to him. So-So was the main one like I put mad thought into. Like I was just like, you know, I erased like at least 7 verses, at least 5 hooks, and 2 bridges. Cause that's usually how I write. Cause I'm very picky. So then sent it out. I had to go to New York, so I was kind of stressing like on time. And actually, I didn't send it out. So I went to New York, and then Tim is like, I know he's expecting music, and I'm just like, I'm doing shit with Sebastian, and I got it to him in time, moral of the story, and he was like, yo, Stizz loves it, he's writing to So-So, and I was like, fucking word. And then
So you had the hook and the verse already done.
Everything was done. Verse, the first record, huh?
So-So was the only record you sent?
I sent 3. But Tim sent him So-So out of the 3.
Okay, guys.
And
What was it? They kill my patience.
they got my page, and the beat was different. The beat was different. The beat was different first, and then
Was that like an Asian harp on that or something?
it was different. It was like all Gibby production. it was all Gibby DJ production, and then after Stizz came back to Boston, and he invited me to listen to the tape, listen to the album, show mad love, and it was just cool. And he was like, "Yo, come out to LA." Went to LA, you know, got some vibes, finished my album out there, and then boom. What's up, y'all? Sean Wire. This is my golden hour.
Oh God, what's going on? Where am I going? Dad?
Yes, my son. I am Deuce, the deer god.
I'm so confused. Who am I?
Derek. Your true name is Dercules.
Wait, what?
Yes. You are Dercules, the god of the forest. Season 5.
Hosted by your favorite podcast host, Big Bochi. You already know the deal, mother. What's up?
Camera's rolling.
Before we start, hey everybody. Oh, we got the vlog camera going too? No, that's fine, bro. I love attention.
Flick.
Hey everybody, this is Conor, Holway of the Golden Hours podcast, and listen, before we begin, if you by chance get any sort of value from this episode, whether you learn something, you're entertained, you laugh, you cry, just share with a friend. That's all we ask.
That's it.
And if you don't have friends, you shouldn't be listening to podcasts.
Big fizzy facts.
And my guest today showed up with a bunch of friends, but also one more thing. Who's on their phone back there real quick? Anyone have a phone? Great. Can you go on my Instagram, @BigBochi? I just want everyone to see kind of what the Golden Deer Boys got done today.
Boom.
Yes, please.
Big Boji.
BIGBOACHIE. Well, just look. No, I want you to look at the first post. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're not playing. Whoa.
Fancy. Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're not playing. We're not playing. We're doing new stuff in the city. Nobody's doing this.
It was never a game, actually. So
Nothing was the.
it was never a game.
Okay, fire.
That's it.
Hey, nonetheless, listen. Everyone's gonna get a shot to come up and introduce themselves real quick before I introduce my guests. And who's producing the episode today?
Yo, Big Fresh checking in. What up, what up?
The boy Big Fresh.
The GOAT.
The ball.
All right, gents. You guys want to swing up and say hi?
Introduce yourself, fellas.
Please. I'm glad you brought the squad. Except Sean was like, "Yo, I'm
Y'all
gonna
gotta
bring
know
15
about-
people last night." I was
Y'all
like, "Yo,
gotta
bro."
y'all gotta know about these cats, man.
I'm Milkshot Benedict, handling of the Roxbury a year, most high, most
Easy.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, of course.
I'm Najee Janey, Most High Kingdom, Roxbury, America.
That boy got the sauce in his hand.
What are you eating? Is that a dumpling?
Samosa.
A samosa. Okay.
Veggie, no meat.
No. Big Fresh is vegan. Okay, whatever. All the same. All the same.
How many years?
Literally like a month.
A month?
Just getting into it, yeah.
You say your whole life?
No, just getting into it like a month.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Get right on the mic.
Yo, we in the mic, Dame Dose in the building. You already know what it is. Ain't no motherfucking hold up, you heard?
Yeah.
No, hold up.
I'm Robert Lee Kelly Morgan, creative in business for Most High Kingdom. Let's fucking go.
Stupefy.
And on my right, listen, I'm not as tapped in with Boston music as I once was when I was running the show at the studio, but I bump your music, bro. It's dope.
I appreciate the fuck out of you.
And do you want to just give a quick synopsis of who you are and what you do? On my right, I have Sean Wire, and Sean, the S is a money sign.
It's a dollar sign.
Oh,
I go by the name of Sean Wire, and I make dope shit, mainly music. And yeah, I'm a fraction of Most High Kingdom. Them fellas that just came to the podium: Najee Janey, Milkshot Benedict, Robert Kelly Morgan, Damon, Most High Kingdom.
And
We're
is
missing
20
we're missing one person too, and it's Gib DJ. He's the
Okay.
producer. Okay. I got hit by a car.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? That was like the real thing. I was like, all right, this is crazy. So
Like, how fast was the car going?
it was going pretty fast, bro.
Where was
at
this?
At least like 30.
Oh!
Yeah, bro. It was bad.
Where was this?
This was like in Dorchester, like at like 1 a.m. It was random as fuck.
Was it like a SUV or like a
It
Civic?
was a BMW, white, and that's all I know.
Well,
it was
you
crazy.
didn't hit him with the lawsuit if you had the Beamer?
They didn't catch him because the cops don't give a fuck.
No way.
Yeah.
They hit and run.
Yep, hit and run.
So did you, like, not to be gruesome, did you, like, fly over the hood?
I flew over. I hit my face on the window. Head hit the ground. It was crazy. It was just really bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But, like, no broken bones, though. Just a crazy concussion. You know what I'm saying? So my angels were looking for me, man. It was like, I got you, boy. I was like, all right.
Was it a moment where you kind of saw your life flash before your eyes?
Absolutely. Yo, it's actually crazy because I dreamt about that shit before it happened. Like, years prior.
Like, you visualized exactly that happening?
That whole shit, bro. It sounds crazy, but it's real. I definitely dreamt about that before it happened.
Was it a Beamer in your dreams? Or was
I don't
it,
know.
was it-
I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't know.
I was going to say,
That shit was
I would have dreamed
crazy.
it'd be a Rolls Royce that hit me at least, bro.
I don't know, man, but that shit was crazy. But yeah, that's why I cut my dreads. I just needed a fresh start. You know, I felt like it was a rebirth in a way.
You felt more free in a way?
A lot more free. You know, I cut off a lot of ties and started moving on my own time and making the music I want to make and putting out good content as well, you know.
Oh, so the dread snipping, like, actually caused things to start moving for you?
Absolutely, bro. Like, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. Creatively wise and sonically, too. Like, I felt like I tried a lot of new ways of diving into my art more, you know. And that's the birth of Deer.
I was going to say, so you weren't making
Deer.
Deer when you had dreads?
Nah.
Wow.
One song was made on Deer while I had dreads, and it was Drama Class.
That's my favorite song, bro.
It's a great song.
It's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
I was bawling my eyes out.
It's the power of dreads. The power of the dreads, man.
And so you snip the dreads and you go, okay, well, now I got to, like, get shit done? Or
It was like...
Are you, like, a fatalist at that point? You're like, I could die at any moment type thing? Or
Honestly, bro, it was just crazy. I don't know, man. All I know is I just knew I had to get down to my music. It hit in a way more serious way than it hit before, because I was like making mad music and just holding it, you know what I'm saying, instead of dropping it. And I wanted to drop shit, but it was just the situation I was in, you feel me? So I was just like, fuck it, I'm putting this shit out, and then boom, great ass feedback. I was very proud of that project for sure.
So once you snip the dreads, how long does it take to finish all of Deer?
Oh, bro, I finished Deer in like 2 months.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, like 2 months. And I was just
mixed
like,
and master everything?
I mean, we didn't really master it. We just mixed it. And Give DJ is just fucking nice at it. So, you know, he just makes it sound really good. So, put it out. And it passed for it, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
John Scott explained this to me once, but can you explain the difference? Like, what step is a master? What is it? Is it like you put bridges on a project?
Mastering is like mastering the levels of the sound, like vocals, the elements in the beat, and making it compress into one thing and sound really good. Instead of like mixing it, because sometimes when you mix it, I mean, Pro Tools is like the highest form, I guess, right? It's like
it gives you the most creative leverage, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like versus doing it on Ableton, which is what we use, if Gibby were to bounce it and do the best of his capability on Ableton versus Pro Tools, like it would sound lower on volume than it would Pro Tools mastering it in a club. You feel me? Like,
so what, you just pick up that gain? Is that like pretty much it, or?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's why they get paid the big bucks, bro.
They get paid the big bucks. John Scott, me and John Scott got history, man. He saw me when I had the quarter-inch dreads.
Yes. So why was this such a big lapse, like a 3-year lapse? You were holding on for music for like 3 years between that project and the one before.
So it was hymns, and after hymns, like I just held shit for mad long. So yeah, like 3 years tops.
But you were still making music? Or?
I was making music heavy. People just thought I stopped making music because I wasn't dropping shit, but it was really like a test for my mental, you know what I'm saying? Like pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. It was pushing myself to be better at what I do, you know.
You were also making music for other people. Please.
That too. I was ghostwriting too. Thank you, Milkshaw. Thank you for sure. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like mainly it was me writing for other people, and you know, just doing that alone, you know, like it takes a toll, bro. Like when you're giving shit to someone else that's coming from your heart, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like you're not getting to get any shine on yourself. Like, oh, you don't even get a pat on the back. You just get like no check either sometimes. You feel me? Like very rarely will you.
So why did you do it?
I don't know, bro. I was under mind control at that time, bro. Fuck that shit. I need all of mine, bro. Fuck that. Like,
so it's like, was it an insecurity thing though too, not putting out music?
Yo, yes, big yes, because I felt like I didn't believe in myself too at one point. Like I felt like I wasn't good enough for sure, because it was to the point where at first it was really fun making music, and then it got like super serious, and then I was just like, okay, I'm just doing this now. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you're going through the motions?
Yeah, like just cruising, autopilot, bro. And when that car hit me, I'm going to tell you right now, man, like that shit woke me up. Like, I could die tomorrow. Like, fuck that shit. I'm putting my shit out now. You feel me? Like, right now. And it felt good. And, you know, I feel like the energy I put into the music is really like anything I write down is like me manifesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the highest form of manifesting. And that's what Milk do. Milk writes every morning. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Every morning.
Try to.
Well, at one point you was like back to back though.
Oh, yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm still
yeah.
good at it, but
yeah.
And they also say creativity is the best in the morning. You feel that way?
I do.
I do too.
Sure, yeah. Like at least 8 in the morning. I try to wake up at 8 every day. Sometimes I go to sleep at like 6, 5, and then I wake up super late, like 11. But like,
you getting 5 hours of sleep? That's it?
Yeah, bro. It's really bad.
Why are you doing that to yourself, bro?
Because I overthink and I push myself really hard.
Bro, between you and I, I'm only getting 5 hours too. This shit's beach. No, it's whack. It's like, this is not
It's
something to
very
celebrate. Not getting
Right.
sleep is terrible, dude.
It's all right. Well, I'm not alone. That's why I adapt you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we here.
So you're not putting out music for a mad long time, and then you get hit by a car, and are you now like, okay, I got to get shit in motion, or do you feel like, because the way you're describing it's like almost like cinematic. It's like things just start moving,
Bro.
dreads get cut, I start meeting people.
Bro, it is so fucking weird, bro. Like,
You believe in destiny?
I do.
I do too.
I believe in all that shit, bro. I'm very spiritual, and you know, like my angels definitely look over me. My ancestors look over me, and anything I say I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. And it may not happen on my time, but it's going to happen when they want it to happen. You feel me? When God wanted it to happen. That's how I move.
So do you think the 3-year gap taught you patience?
I mean, one thing I definitely had for a long time was patience. It definitely taught me to be more content with what I have and not worry about other people. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you're creators in general, sometimes like we tend to wander off, and every creative done this at least once, you know, like wandered off and saw what other people were doing. It was like, damn, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? But
Why
then
don't I have the bag coming in type thing?
You got to snap out of that
Mm-hmm.
and understand that what's meant for you will be what you'll get, and just run with that.
Well, how do you evaluate progress then? You look back like every 6 months? Because, dude, I got to be honest, if I wasn't doing stuff for 3 years, like, I feel like I'd be like, yo, I'd feel lost as hell. Mind you, I'm a little hyper, so.
I feel you. Like ADHD hyper?
Oh, I got to be working like 16 hours a day. Like, I have to do it. I do. I'm just a psycho.
I got it too, man. It's all good. But progress-wise, so my way of, you know, seeing my growth through those 3 years, I would go through the vault and listen back to, like, you know, the first project I put out, which was this tape called You Got Me, but I deleted that off SoundCloud, and then Zone, and then Hymns, and then 2 years into it, I'm just looking back, and I'm like, wow, this shit is pretty good, but like now it's just like, oh my gosh. And then a year later, like 2018 passed, 2019 passed, and I'm looking back now like, wow. Oh shit, you feel me? Like, you just, bro, you're your only competition, man. Like, you really just want to be better than yourself every day. Like, that's my goal, you know what I'm saying? And my peers assist me, like, they really give me drive, and the way they work is just crazy, you feel me? Milk and Najee are like, the pen is ridiculous, and I aspire to be as good as they are, you feel me? So like, I just try to use that as drive, you know, so it helps.
You guys got like a joint tape coming or something?
Absolutely.
Yerp.
Yerp.
What's that called?
Kingdom Come.
Whoa. I
Big
think
things.
isn't that one of Jay-Z's albums?
Yeah, but he didn't do it as good.
He didn't do it like us.
My fault.
He didn't do it like us.
My bad. Was that? You weren't feeling that one?
That's his version.
Did you like 444?
I did.
I did too.
I did.
I mean, we're gonna show one record and then the rest filler. We don't respect that.
30-somethings.
I respected that. 444 was straight.
It was good. It was a good tape.
I loved it. I thought it was
liked it.
awesome.
It's not for everybody. You know, some people got to pick up the hints that he drops in there.
Well, some people aren't as like pumped up to hear like a 45-year-old man talk about his life as they are like a young, late 20s talking about balling and shorties. Like,
It was.
I mean, we can't
It's a
relate.
grown man album.
It was super visual though. That's why I think I
That too.
like his stories on that were crazy.
Yeah, like it's about his mom being a lesbian and like.
That's my favorite one too.
I think I like Bam. You said Bam?
Yeah, man.
What's that one that's like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Yeah, that one's fire too. I like that one.
The one with Beyonce on there is crazy too.
The visuals from not even that, yeah.
So, what's some of the biggest issues you've felt growing organically in Boston? Like, what have some of the most stifling things been to you? So I shared my compiled thoughts up here when we were talking about the same thing.
What are some of the biggest issues, like, pertaining to what? Like,
Well, just because Boston doesn't have like a pop and music market. There's no
I
label
was just
here.
talking about this shit.
There's no no one's throwing money at artists here. The artists have
that
to work
shit.
jobs.
Bro, honestly, fuck that shit. There's no excuse. There's no excuse, bro. Like, it definitely doesn't help that there's no, super big, like, label out here, and there's no, like, super big investors and nothing like that. It's really meant for, like, I was talking to my boy Jordan about this. There's only technology. If you do technology, there's MIT sports, great sports teams, and what else, like law shit, I don't know. But like for creatives, there's really like no outlet for us. So I mean, it's really up to us all to be involved,
cohesive.
Exactly. Like 2016, like my first couple shows, my first show 2015 was this dude Avenue put me on.
Oh yeah,
that's my dog. He gave me my first show in Boston, Middle East, and it was
upstairs.
Upstairs, and it was so bad, man. Like, it was so bad, but I was blessed because I got the opportunity to do it.
The show was bad, or you were bad?
I was bad.
Yeah.
I was
you were
really
nervous
bad.
as hell.
I was very nervous, and it was just crazy. But like, I did it. You know what I'm saying? And
did you get smacked for it?
Did I get smacked for it? Like, was I off the shits?
Yeah.
Nah, I wasn't smacked. I was
Good.
super sober. I gotta be sober when I perform.
Good.
But I'm losing track. Really just shedding light, you know what I'm saying, and giving people opportunity to speak their truth on the mic and do what they gotta do. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but like, it's a form of expression. So you gotta let that just ride how it is naturally.
Well, I think a lot of people don't understand, like, it's a blessing that it's underdeveloped, because then you can carve a lane for yourself easy.
Absolutely, bro. Don't
you feel that way?
Yeah, absolutely. Bro, man, like, I take advantage of what I got and run with it. That's why I say there's no excuse with anything, bro. Like, anything you want to do, you can do it. Just know where you come from. And even that, like, not like come from, like, meaning like your state and shit, because I'm never one to like be like, oh, I'm from this. I'm not one of them niggas. I'm a human being that just want to spread art around the world, bro.
You don't feel like you have to champion Boston?
I love my city, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not one to be like,
you don't want to Melfi him? That's not even a dagger. I fuck with Melfi heavy.
There are others who can do it. Sean's just more inward.
I get it.
I'm very
that's not a dig at Melfi at all. That dude was a genius marketer.
Melfi was a dog.
He was a genius marketer, bro.
He was in the shit. But yeah, man, I'm more of an introvert, bro. I be low key, man. I just put the music out, go and do my shows. I don't be in everyone's faces like that, like, and I think that's cool. Just I don't know, bro. Like, I just do what I do, man. Everyone's just doing what they're doing.
Have you had to realize you had to acquire kind of a business sense, though, being an artist?
Yeah, that's the
It's
main
been tough
thing.
for you?
Yeah. It's for the 3 years prior, it's been mad tough. But I got a solid team with me, so now it's like more centralized and solid. I got Rob Stupefy. It's the big man right here, you know what I'm saying? He's been keeping me organized like a motherfucker because I'm all over the place, like,
Let's go, Rob.
So,
Robbie Bags.
And he's great at communicating. He's great at communicating, so it helps a lot, That's the main thing. And also, like, one thing, it's crazy because, like, labels they don't really give a fuck about you if you're not a signed artist. That's another thing. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, you're not gonna get a check. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was signed to Atlantic, for example, and I'm like fucking with Def Jam or some shit, right? And I'm like, yo, this is a fee for this and that, right? Versus me being an independent artist and not having like a solid backup
income.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tricky, man. I don't know. But the business aspect, there's definitely a lot of routes I gotta learn more. And once I do learn it, it's a wrap for everybody, for sure.
Wait, can you elaborate?
Sure.
Can you elaborate? So you mean like when you were working with other artists, it was tough to get the label check. Is that what you're saying?
It's tricky. It's tricky, and I'm not like I need my money. I'm not one of them niggas, man. I'm just like, I hope people have the the decency to like be like, oh, this young dude, he's getting to what he gotta get to. Here you go. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers is weirdos.
We do have people to tell them to give me the money, to give us the money, because we need those people.
We need a whole bunch of them. We need a whole cult.
In the industry, there's not many people like that.
Yeah.
So, were you ever assertive though? Like, yo, like I gotta get paid for my services.
So,
or was that tough for you?
It wasn't me behind it entirely. It was another person behind it that would get it for me. You know what I'm saying? And you need lawyers.
Robbie Bags.
Robbie. But yeah, that's the whole like thing around it. I thought I had more water. I'm kind of bummed out.
Somerville Springs, bro.
So, what do you think about the music industry in Boston and where it stands currently?
I think kind of like what I've been trying to build for myself here. I think it's a blessing that you have to be independent here, because it's just the hardest worker is gonna win here, bro. It's that simple.
True. That's true, bro.
There was no, and I'm not even bigging up the show like that, but there was no real competition when I started. So it's like, yo, it's obviously there's no model to get it done. It's the same thing for artists out here. Like, there's no model of how you guys can get it done, but there's no one fighting you. Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Do you feel the same way?
I think.
Do I feel the same way? When it comes to,
this is Robbie Bags on the mic.
But that also not being any competition, or because competition is good for business.
It's great.
Competition is good for when it comes to actually organizing yourself and becoming actually something that is valued in the global marketplace. You know what I'm saying? You need competition to grow at a better rate. To where if you're in a city that has no competition, flimsiness can slide.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? And disorganization can slide. And then when you actually do face competition, you aren't properly prepared. Do you get what I'm saying? And you aren't properly ready because you're thinking you're the big fish in a little pond. So you're thinking you don't see anyone else, there's no other fishes, and then you meet some sharks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you get gone real quick when you know what I mean? You're thinking you're the biggest and the best in your city, so you're ready to actually, and you're understanding that, hey, if I want to increase my worth and increase my income, that I have to move to a bigger city or create a pipeline to a bigger market.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize that all the work you put in back home was for naught because you're not even ready on the biggest of sense. You get what I'm saying? To actually achieve global success. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that on whoever's trying to get it done, though? Can't you just be accountable, saying, yeah, okay, I can build as big as I can in the city, but I know that this is not preparing me for the big thing? Does that make sense?
I mean, I think that's counterproductive when you can just prepare. Like, you know what I'm saying? With the internet and with all the things going on, you can look at, you know what I'm saying? Like, your city is a tester for whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you're at is just a testing point for whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in a global marketplace and communication is getting the world's getting smaller, if you feel what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know
totally.
To where it's like, yeah, Sean Wire is not only competing with himself on the basic level when it comes to just competing with his own artistry and trying to be better every day, but yes, he's competing with a rapper in Portland, Oregon for listens and for LA. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Yeah,
the whole game is a competition, period.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything's a competition, bro.
So it's like in Boston, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think there is what is great about Boston, and it does revert to your point that there's a bigger opportunity to be legendary in your city.
Absolutely.
Well, can't you use it as leverage that people in your city love you?
Yeah.
If they're not going to love you in your city, why would they love you anywhere else?
That's what I'm saying.
If they don't love you in your city, why
That's
would
what
they
I'm
love you
saying.
anywhere else? But then I can also say that when they love you other places, they love you in your city.
Not necessarily.
No,
they love
you. Gotta conquer your. You gotta conquer.
Real quick.
You gotta conquer your hometown first.
Real quick.
For sure.
Elizabeth Warren may not even win this state, dog, and she's a senator here. Joe Biden might swipe that from her.
So yeah, you're proving.
And he blew up where?
Wait. So she might not win the state, and what's the point of that? What are you saying?
But they love her globally.
Joe Biden is a way bigger name than Elizabeth Warren globally.
No, not at all.
He was the vice president, bro.
Absolutely.
That's not even debatable.
Absolutely.
Joe Biden is bigger than Elizabeth Warren on a global scale.
My point is, though, she is probably going to win the delegate based on polls right now. She's
Okay.
beating Biden, but Biden's probably going to beat her in her home state.
That's what I'm saying. So, but doesn't her state love her?
I don't know. We'll see in the election, right?
I mean, does that
Do you watch
determine
politics?
if her state loves her?
I don't know
I just
anything
think Joe
about it.
Biden's.
You watch
bigger-
politics?
I don't even
I don't
care
know
about
shit about
politics.
it.
I don't either.
Yeah, so I don't know why you'd read that up.
I think it does though.
Wait, what you mean?
If your state doesn't even know who you are,
No,
and they know who Joe
people
Biden
in
is.
Massachusetts
Hi, Damon.
know who Elizabeth Warren is.
Hi, Damon.
I'm just saying, bro. Like
Joe Biden's just a bigger name
Hey.
globally. It's like if
people don't love you if they don't vote for you, and yes, where you're from. That's a fact.
That's-
My goal is to definitely win my city. I need all the love because I love my city.
If you don't win your state,
Just to clarify
Me
that,
too,
if
bro.
motherfuckers are like, "Oh, Sean's not about his," nah. I'm just not one to be in faces.
I'm the same way.
But I love my city to death. I bled in my city. I grew up in my city. I cried about
All
my
right,
city.
breathe.
I
We'll
fought
talk about it
my
after.
city.
Breathe.
the point was winning your hometown.
Breathe. We'll talk about it after. Just
We
for
always have these
productivity.
debates. I love it. We'll talk about this after for sure. This is great.
Okay. So where did you grow up in the city? Not to be a Fed.
I grew up in Dorchester, Massachusetts.
Whereabouts?
Huh?
Whereabouts in Dorchester?
Columbia Road.
Oh, no way.
Columbia Road.
Like near the theater?
Near Burger King. Yeah, stranded. Yeah.
Oh, word. So what's the name of that? Because I just reached out to him today. What's the name of that new distillery right there? Is it Bully Boy? Right off Cedric Street?
Yep.
I have no idea.
Billy Boy, right near Casablanca.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You guys go there? Or?
But that's not Columbia Road though.
That's way, well, yeah, it's jointed
I see what you're
on the corners. Like, yeah, but
I've been there before.
Can I ask you a random question? If you're to go out, right? Like if you want to go out on Friday night or Saturday night, where would you go in the city?
Friday night. Oh God.
You go to many places.
Okay, actually no, I got one. It's only a ting for me if I see like, DJ Real P DJing or something like that, cuz I'm not a really outgoing dude when it comes to like
Functions.
all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? I like Dave and Buster's. I liked Good Times as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Paintballing, you know what I'm saying? But like if it's like some music shit, like I'll go to like DJ P shit and just vibe out, drink, dance.
What's that for a venue normally?
He'll have like the W, Pyramids, some other shit. I don't.
He
be everywhere. He's everywhere. P is my favorite DJ right now, hands down. That nigga's nice.
Yeah,
shout out DJ Real P.
Real P is the best.
He's the best, bro. It's hands down. Oh yeah, Boston Music Awards. Vote for. Oh well, voting. When they see this, they're gonna be like,
Was voting closed?
yeah, voting was closed. Yeah.
Were you pumped when you got the nom?
Honestly, bro, I was like, what? I was like, all right, thanks. I was cool though. I was cool about it. It was pretty straight. I was excited for sure.
I think that's a good step for Boston music, don't you?
Yeah,
Even it just
yeah.
like legitimizes the cause a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Like I feel like it makes it way more serious for the artists, the local artists, DJs, photographers, everyone that's involved in the scene. I feel like it puts it on a higher pedestal, like.
It incentivizes artists to work hard too.
Yeah, bro. Like own your shit, be proud of it, and bask in that light. Like for me, it's definitely like a eye opener because I remember I'd be like, "Fuck that shit. I don't want that shit, man. I'm gonna just make this music." And now, like that, I got it. I'm just like, thanks. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool.
What were you nominated for?
R&B and Best New Artist.
Oh, the tape was nominated too. Or you
no,
best R&B
tape
artist?
wasn't nominated. It was just like Best New Artist and R&B.
So you and Hector are the same grade?
Yeah, I went to high school with Hector.
Fenway, right?
Yeah.
That's
No.
funny.
I went to Codman Academy with
Oh,
Hector.
Codman. Excuse me.
Codman Academy.
It's in Fenway, right?
Nah, that's in Dorchester.
Oh, word. Okay.
Codman Square. Yeah.
So
Washington Street.
he said growing up in the city, he didn't necessarily listen to any Boston artists. Were you like actively checking in on what was going on in the scene, or?
I remember. So freshman year in Codman Academy, I wasn't like heavy in the scene. I mean, I would rap, but I wouldn't like show motherfuckers. My cousin Najee, like me and like Najee, no, he's the first person I showed my raps to, and I got kicked out of that school, and I went to Madison Park. And that's when I got hip to Michael Christmas. And I remember, like, watching him on the computer. And that's probably, like, the only person, like, I knew at the time. But other than that, like, I wasn't really involved.
But as like a kid in the city, did you know about Boston artists? Was that a thing?
Nope. I sure enough didn't.
You didn't go to shows ever?
Nope. I didn't do none of that shit. I would be in my room like I am now, and I'd write, I'd draw. Like, I wouldn't do shit.
Have you ever do you feel like you constantly feel like social anxieties?
I definitely had like crazy anxiety like a couple years back, but like the 3 years like I was doing just music and shit, like not going out and nothing like that, like I definitely lost I definitely wasn't social at all, so I was mad awkward and shit. I still kind of am, but I'm getting out of it. I don't know. Yeah, I had anxiety. It's not super crazy. I still got a little.
How would you combat it now?
Honestly, bro, like this shit ain't real. That's how I look at it. I just be like, moments are real, interaction is real, but everything else is just
thought.
But they ain't ready for that conversation, Najee. They ain't ready for that conversation. They ain't ready for it.
I'm actually here for it. What, you think we're in a simulation?
We'll talk about it off the cameras because they watching us. They watching us, bro.
Are you big into the simulation theory or?
Watch out. No, I'm not. No, that shit.
We've had some people up here really, real deal believe it.
Really?
So, sometimes if someone has a convincing argument, I'm like, damn, bro, we might be.
Nah,
these cameras looking kind of big,
it's
bro.
less the simulation shit. I'm more just like spiritual shit wise, you know, like what are you about, you know, like as a person, as a being.
Is that an astrology thing or?
I don't know. I wouldn't box into that. I don't know, but I'll take it for what it is because I don't really have the words yet, you know, to really wrap it on that.
Well, where did you acquire this? Like, is it over time? You see weird shit?
Over time, like, I've seen mad weird shit. I've been through mad weird shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, why is all this bad shit happening? And then something crazy good happens, and I'm just like, oh, all the bad shit's gone now. And it's just the balance, you know, like, duality in life is just, you can't have bad without good, and you can't have good without bad. Like, that shit definitely helps me. You know, like, anytime something really bad happens to me, like, I just take it for what it is, still thankful, you know what I'm saying? And then just doing that just helps me process how I want to take my next steps and doing it wisely.
So every time something good happens, you like, fuck, something bad is coming? Do you set like
I'm
on your
prepared.
mind?
I'm prepared. Anytime something good happens. It's a real thing, man. It's life. It's life.
Dude, that sounds terrible.
It sounds terrible if you make it terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make it terrible, then it's going to be terrible. But if you take it for what it is, and I know it's the harsh truth. Yeah. Yeah, it's steady. You know, like, there's a lot of bad things in the world. I'm not one to complain. I take it for what it is, like I said, and just move forward, you know?
So would you consider yourself a positive dude?
Absolutely. I definitely have, like, dark sides like every human being. But, like, you know, I bask in my light a lot more than I used to. When I had dreads, I was definitely super dark. Now
Dark Sean.
Now I'm like,
what's up, everybody?
What up, y'all? Yo. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
You guys having fun? Big Fresh, you got a heater question? Usually Big Fresh comes in with the haymakers.
Big Fresh. That's some interesting shit.
Oh, I do have a comment, though. I saw you perform So at the Red Bull show in Artist for Humanity. That shit was crazy, dude.
You liked it?
Everything was hitting, dude. The beats, like...
Dope, man.
Just hitting so hard. But I want to go back to the point you made about, like, having a team around you. So you said, like, when you were writing for people, it was mostly just, like, you kind of solo deal, or...
It was me and Najee. And Najee Janie. Like, we had, like... we worked with Sebastian Michael. You know what I'm saying? Najee got this hit right now that's buzzing like crazy. Time. Woo! That's the pen right there, nigga. Come on, nigga. Come on.
But
yeah.
So I wanted to ask, just like, how important has like developing a strong team around you? Because like I see a lot of the independent artists now that do really well. They have like a strong team around them, and I feel like you definitely need all those people to kind of like take care of the things that you might not be able to get to. Because I feel like where me personally, I like have a lot of pride in thinking that I can do everything and I can like learn shit, but like at the end of the day, you can't do everything.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, for reference, Big Fresh is a pop and producer, makes dope beats.
Word. Okay, yeah, I'll check some shit out if you got some shit to show.
Yeah.
But to answer that, yes, I definitely agree with having a solid team. You know, people that you can trust with your life, because that's what it is. It's all of our lives in this, and being men of our word and sticking to the code and getting shit done. You know, like simultaneously, absolutely every trip. It's very important because it's like I can't answer emails like every day, so like I could send it to Rob, like, yo, Rob, you know what I'm saying? Help me get organized with this while I work on this music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always tells me, like, I just want you to focus on music, and I'll handle this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brothers are like, yo, I need this verse done, da-da-da, we'll do that. And it's just like a whole fucking Voltron thing just moving, you know?
Some
like,
structure. Robbie
absolutely.
Bags.
Blueprint.
Protocol and standards.
Let's go, Robbie
Structure.
Bags. Robbie Bags, me and you gonna work on something together. Let's do something, bro.
What's up?
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. Yo, so yeah, I heard that Red Bull show was sweet.
Bro, that shit was amazing.
That was dope. That was the first time I had seen like a show like that. One in that venue in the Seaport, which is huge.
Yo, that shit was fire. What's that venue called? Artists of Human.
You guys want to hear a crazy story about that venue? So after I threw my big concert in summer of 2018, I was like, okay, where would be a cool place to throw a concert? So I go there, right? And I'm like pitching with the lady. I'm like trying to negotiate the space, blah, blah, blah. And we get all the way to signing the check, right? I'm like, all right, like they're going to actually let me do this. I'm like, I'm 22 years old. They're going to give me this like 900 person venue. This is sweet. Mm-hmm. They put the contract down. They're like, yeah, it's going to be like $25,000. I was like, yo, I can't even pay for Chipotle.
Oh,
it was a sweet spot though, right?
No, yeah, that spot's really dope, and it's definitely worth it too. Like, the investment, you know, like when the bread does come.
Well, I'm sure they worked out. I'm sure they were trying to work me out of it.
They was definitely trying to get it out, man, for sure.
So yeah, how did that show happen? How'd you get booked for it? Because I think a lot of Boston artists are like, no, want a lot of the opportunities you've been snagging.
I mean, just being on the album in general, like Stizz's album, I was just like, oh, he's performing, and I hit Tim like, yo, I'm going to the show. And then I go to the show, and then I honestly had it in the back of my head like, oh, I'm gonna perform, of course. But then like I got backstage, and Stizz was like soon as his set started, he goes, "You doing so right?" And I was like, yeah, like fuck it, let's go. He's like, all right, bet. And I was like, all right, cool. And then that's just how it happened. You know, I just went to show love. But yeah, it was organic. It was mad random. It's cool.
Yeah, but you were like hoping like, yo,
you
were hoping like, yo,
absolutely.
Yeah,
what the fuck? Why not?
That's light Sean, not dark Sean. Thinking positive.
Fuck? Let me show you the light real quick. Blind young motherfuckers, man.
So how did the song happen? You went out to LA to do it, or you did it in Boston?
Okay. You want the whole story, or do you want the short story? I don't know how much time we got.
The Stizz, the tape's great, but that's my favorite song on the tape, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's dope. It's fire.
I really appreciate that. Thank you, man.
It is. The team, the supportive squad.
So Gib DJ was going to Atlanta to work with Jeezy, right? And as he's out there, he hits Tim up like, yo, are there any producers, or is there like a studio out here where I can get some shit done or whatever, some people I could work with? And then Tim was like, I don't know anyone, or some shit like that. And then he was like, yo, do you want to get Sean on Stizz's album? And he was like, oh shit, let me ask him. And then he sent it to me, and I was like, yeah, I'm all in. And he was like, word, send me some shit. And then me and Gib, when Gib got back to Boston, we made 3 songs. We made one called Rain, we made one called So-So, and we made one called something. And then I sent all 3 to him. So was the main one. Like I put mad thought into. Like I was just like, you know, I erased like at least 7 verses, at least 5 hooks, and 2 bridges. Cause that's usually how I write. Cause I'm very picky. So then sent it out. I had to go to New York, so I was kind of stressing like on time. And actually, I didn't send it out. So I went to New York, and then Tim is like, I know he's expecting music, and I'm just like, I'm doing shit with Sebastian, and I got it to him in time, moral of the story, and he was like, yo, Stizz loves it, he's writing to So-So, and I was like, fucking word. And then
So you had the hook and the verse already done.
everything was done. Verse, the first record, huh?
So-So was the only record you sent?
I sent 3. But Tim sent him So out of the 3.
Okay, guys.
And
What was it? They kill my patience.
they got my page, and the beat was
They got
different.
my
The beat was
back,
different. The beat was different first, and then
Was that like an Asian harp on that or something?
it was different. It was like all Gibby production. it was all Gibby DJ production, and then after Stizz came back to Boston, and he invited me to listen to the tape, listen to the album, show mad love, and it was just cool. And he was like, yo, come out to LA. Went to LA, you know, got some vibes, finished my album out there, and then boom. Well, I didn't finish it out there, but I got some good content out there because you need the visuals.
How dope is LA?
LA is kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie.
I love
I'm not
it.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Where did you stay?
I stayed in Sherman Oaks, and I stayed in Gib had a friend like somewhere like further up in LA, but I wasn't really digging it, man. I'm gonna be honest, and it might have been like the time because it was kind of shitty weather when I went.
Oh, it was like 80 degrees and there's one cloud in the sky,
Bro, it wasn't even 80. It was like 60, 70, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
That sounds terrible, bro.
Stay home. So then what happened? Oh yeah, the only reason I don't really fuck with it is because like everything's mad far, man. Like you really got
need a whip.
car, yeah. And it's just the traffic is stupid, and a lot of the traffic on the highway is because it's all by choice. Because motherfuckers just be on their phones and having mad space in front of them, and it's just a lot.
Also, was that your first time out there?
Yeah.
Wasn't it crazy how many businesses there were and how much shit was getting marketed at you?
Bro.
It's so in your face, bro.
There's a lot of shit to do out there. The
Everything
food
hitting.
The food though is top notch.
Food's hitting.
Yo, Joe took me to this spot. It was like they had like canopies, and it was just like mad Mexican food, and it was fresh as fuck, bro. Like the avocado was bomb, like the chips was bomb, the burritos was bomb.
Big Fresh, you've been too, right?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is so good. So fucking good.
Did you ever stop by Koreatown while you were there?
I didn't.
Yo,
I didn't.
they got some bomb ass Korean food if you're into that.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm into all that shit, man. Every cultured food. I went to Little Ethiopia. That was probably my favorite spot.
I drove through that too.
Yo, it's so fucking nice, man. I got some ill shit. Got some wine from there.
That's like right near Beverly Hills.
Yeah. And isn't near
in West Hollywood.
Is it near Santa Monica?
Yeah, bro. I live out here, bro. I don't really know, dog.
You know more than me. I don't know. But it was pretty dope. LA's cool. I would love to LA, man. It's just not my place. I couldn't live there for sure.
You like New York though? It's claustrophobic, bro.
It's dirty.
That's a factoid.
I feel like I'm breathing in like
smog,
gross shit,
dust.
But the culture in New York is cool. I fuck with it. Like Brooklyn's fire, all that shit's fire. Like the roof vibes cool, the music scene's cool. You know, it's good vibes in New York. I like New York.
So how much of a confidence boost was that for you to be on Stizz's tape? Because like as you know, like people see Stizz here, it's like, oh my god, it's Stizz.
Bro, like, see, 2015, like right before I graduated, he like inboxed me on Twitter, he inboxed me on Twitter, and then like he was like reaching out, like he wanted to work, and me personally at the time, I knew I wasn't ready to like maintain the skill that I wanted to be at now, because I was just fucking around. Like I wasn't even like, I was debating on going to college and shit. You know, I wasn't all in with music.
You're like 18, bro.
Yeah, you know, so I was just like, I don't know. So it was definitely cool to see like a few years later that he still wanted to work and he was still fucking with me. So like it was definitely a huge confidence booster, like just to have a star next to So. Like I was just like, that's just surreal. I mean, high key manifested it though. High key. You know.
What you knew?
I knew I was gonna work with him. I knew I wanted to do some shit with him, and I was like, I'm gonna try and make this shit solid. Just have fun and do it. You know what I'm saying? Have fun and do it. That's the main thing. Like, if I can't have fun and do it, if I can't have fun and create with a person, you know, like, it's just, what are you really doing? You know, you're just bullshitting.
Yeah, but that's also tough because like you probably knew it was like a big moment for you. Like there was probably a little anxiety involved, right? You're like, oh, this is like
bro, before it dropped, I was like, yo, people gonna judge me, people gonna say this and that. But like at the end of the day,
it worked out, bro.
I don't give a fuck, man. Like you're not always gonna be everyone's favorite cup of tea, man. You know, like I'm the same way. There's some people I'm just like, I can't get down with their music, you know, and there's people that look at me like that. But like that's just a tiny fraction of what I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I say that with 110% confidence. That's light work. You feel me? Like,
so you were out in LA and you are you allowed to talk about having a new project soon or well, did I just blow something? I didn't want to blow anything.
We got album Internal Dialect. It's called Internal Dialect. Yep, and it's really just a solid project of me in general. It's gonna help like the consumers understand like more about like who I am as an artist and a person. You know, just to feel me. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like.
Well, that's about a shorty.
Some of it's about shorty and some of it's about me. You know, more so about me though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I lacked in the past with like giving my full story. You know what I'm saying, of who I am as an artist.
Well, we'll probably just keep evolving though, right?
Every day. But like the tape is solid. I'm gonna let you form your own assessment about it. You know, once it's out.
We can do another episode, bro.
Yeah, we could do another episode, man. But yeah, I'm very confident with this tape for sure, and I'm super proud of it. I worked really hard on it. I started like 2018 on it. You know, that was like the first song. The intro was the first song I made after I got hit by a car, you know, after recovery. Because I was forgetting lyrics and shit to my music. I was like, wow. It was crazy, bro. It was fucking weird, but like, I'm very confident. I'm very confident with this. I'm excited, and I can't wait for people to hear it. It's gonna be good.
This is just a quick rewind. So after you got hit by the car, did someone find you on the side of the street, or were you knocked out?
Oh, I was with my cousin and my friend.
Okay.
And and I'm not gonna lie, brother. See, I have a dark sense of humor, and once I got hit and gained like a little consciousness, and I see brother Christian like running to me and running away from the car. I'm like, nigga, get the license plate, nigga. I'm just like on the ground, like dazed out. But no one got the license plate. But
what were you guys thinking when you found out you got hit?
That shit was crazy.
Was it bad?
That's all you thought? It was bad?
That's my first thought always.
I don't even remember like when it like the moment I found out, but when I found out, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, but I think the way I think the way it was described it's described as it wasn't that bad.
I was of course.
Yeah, cause I wasn't like, bro, I got hit by a car, I lost memory, my fucking legs. I was just like, bro, I got hit by a car, man. Like, I'm in the hospital right now. Like, you know, like just chilling. It was funny.
Definitely was there though.
Yo, it was just mad funny though, cause I remember like my vision being mad blurry, and I'm seeing my cousin run away from the car, and I'm like, I wanted to yell like, get the license plate, like take a picture, like. Oh. I'm gonna make a skit about that one day. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be very funny.
Yo, can I ask you a mad insensitive question?
It depends.
Like, looking back on it, would you rather get bit by a shark or hit by a car?
Definitely hit by a car.
Well, you say that now because you got the badge.
No,
bro.
no, bro. Like, I have a fear of sharks. Like I've had mad nightmares about sharks.
Well, I mean, just to say that it happened to you, because like you can say I got hit by a car.
I mean, what type of bite are we talking about? Are we talking like I'm losing a limb, or like just a little like, oop, I don't want to eat this human.
We're talking like, yo, disfigured, blood everywhere. Oh my god, he's gonna die.
I choose the car.
What do you, Big Fresh? What are you taking?
Take the car, bro.
Well,
30 miles per hour
what's the
car.
end goal though? Like,
The end goal is to impress shorties.
I don't know. I feel like you can't really impress someone if you have like a leg missing.
No, but I mean, you just like you can just.
Hey, don't do
Yeah,
that, because
nah.
Quentin Miller is getting all the bitches
Oh.
right now. Quentin Miller, he's in his bag.
Quentin Miller's got potential.
He's getting more bitches.
more women who get bit by sharks.
Yo.
And live.
No, but I mean like you have no injury. Like you just go up to shorties. The first thing you say is like, "Yo, I got bit by a shark," or "Yo, I got obliterated by a car."
I'm alive.
Bit by sharks.
Yeah.
It's cooler, but
What if What if I toss this in the mix, and you get shot? You say I got shot too.
No, getting shot now.
yeah, I don't want to get shot. Fuck that shit.
No,
No, he's just talking about his story, right?
I'm just talking about you got the badge, so you can tell people that.
Nah, it's definitely not cool. Motherfuckers are like fucked up for life.
When you live?
No, you shot.
I'm good. I'll take the car any day. Any day. Like, I'm going with the car. I'm going with the car.
I beat that 3 times.
Nigga, you don't know about death, nigga. I've been through it.
50 Cent got away with it with 9 of them. I think you can do it one.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Okay. So you got a big thing coming on tomorrow night. Are you allowed to? Well, this won't be out in time, to be honest with you. But what are your hopes for it? Feels nice running an artist interview. I haven't done this in a long time. It's dope.
Bro, I'm mad excited about it. Like,
Is this like a secret or?
I mean, does it seem like a secret? Cause I'm not on the flyer or nothing like that.
But like you've been telling people this is gonna happen, right?
No,
Okay.
no, I haven't been telling nobody.
Well, this is gonna come out after anyway.
It's gonna be there.
It's sold out, right?
Yeah. So this
Fire.
is fucking crazy,
That's
man.
a big show, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I remember being on the corner of the stage watching Chance the Rapper bring Stizz out, and I was like, he's bringing me out, so it's pretty fucking dope.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
What tour was that?
Acid Rap.
That's when Chance was like, whoa.
Chance the Rapper's manager hit me up after I dropped Deer.
No way.
Yo,
Pat
I was like,
the manager,
what?
right?
Yeah, shit was fire, but I don't know what happened. But yeah, seeing that, you know, Chance bring out Stizz, and then now it's like this happening. It's just pretty dope. Manifesting, bro.
I know.
The world is mental, bro. Like the whole universe is mental.
Your thoughts are everything.
For real. You don't know how powerful they are, really, though. Like
They're all you have, bro.
It's really powerful. Like powerful, nigga. Like
ASMR.
it's crazy.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, can you give a quick plug of what you got coming, where to find you on the social? Hey, did you guys have fun?
Oh
Yeah.
You ever have fun?
We like this.
Next time, please bring Anderson.
Next time we gonna get drunk and we gonna interview.
Well, Sean, last night I was like, "Yo, bro, how many people bring?" He's like, "Yo, I might bring like 20 people."
I said,
I was like,
7 people. I said 7 people. Yo, so check this out. We got a music video on the way coming. It's looking pretty cool. It's a nice little vibe, nice little cool thing.
little
you know what
palate
I'm saying?
cleanser.
I dropped her Beretta. Have you heard her Beretta yet?
Of course, it had those like banging steel drums.
The steel drums.
Is that what they are?
There's no steel drums.
Well, it's right at the start.
Oh no, it is steel drums actually. Dun, dun, dun. But it's really keys. It's probably because I saw how it was made, so I was like, "What are you talking about, steel drums?" But yeah, music videos coming. Albums coming. Not gonna give a date yet because I still have to make a little adjustments. My dog.
Got it right in the phone.
My dog. And
Next to Kanye.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sorry, wait, no. Actually, we'll probably cut this up as a clip for you. So start over and like.
Okay.
do your
Okay.
thing.
So we got this music video coming. It's gonna be nice. Album's coming soon. You can find me on my socials at Sean Wire, SEAN_Wire. You can find me on SoundCloud, $EAN Wire. You can find me on iTunes, $EAN Wire. $. You're not gonna find my name if you type SEAN Wire. I'm gonna change it in the future once I, get
that corporate bag.
Exactly. But for now, you're gonna have to type in $EAN Wire, WIRE on all platforms.
Like a wire, like braces.
Like a cord, like this. Yeah.
Like
yes. The charger.
Like HBO, the wire.
The wire to the plug. Like yeah, that.
Or like what rhymes with tire.
Wire.
All right, so listen.
Yeah, check it out, y'all.
This is how we start and end the episode. And ready. I'm only going to say this once. I'm literally not going to say this more than once. So listen attentively. I will not reiterate myself. You say hi, your name, and this is my golden hour. So when I say your name, I mean like you say your own name. So hi, I'm blank, and this is my golden hour.
Right.
Then directly after, no break, hi, I'm blank, and that was my golden hour.
Got you.
Let's see.
What's up, y'all? It's Sean Wire, and this is my golden hour. I'll see y'all later. That was my golden hour.
Blew it. Sean, blew it.
I'm Sean Wire, and that was my golden hour.
Bang, but you got to do the whole thing all the way through. You got to go all the way through.
What's up, y'all? It's Sean Wire. This is my golden hour. Peace out, y'all.
Oh!
This is the last one. Oh, wait. What is it? The last one? Was the last one? I'm Sean Wire. That was my golden hour.
I will not reiterate myself.
This isn't that was.
I will not reiterate myself.
What up, y'all? Sean Wire. This is my golden hour. I'll see y'all later. That was my golden hour. Sean Wire checking out, bitch.
Blew it again. Blew it again.
Okay. Let me chill out. Let me chill out. My ADHD kicking in, nigga. Hold on.
Well, I'll just let you guys know. I'll be here all night until we get.
What's up, y'all? It's Sean Wire. This is how it is. Yo, this is how it is when I'm recording. Morning, everybody. It's Charlamagne, Envy, Angeline, man, the guy. You all watching the Breakfast Club.
And today,
special guest. What's up, y'all?
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh.
That's a great interview, though.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's up, y'all? Sean Wire. This is my golden hour. All right, y'all. Sean Wire checking out. That was my golden hour.
Bang. Got it. Nardwar. All right, whenever you're ready.